What up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Insomniac Live. I'm Thomas. Might know me. And today I'm here with...
It was me, not Dio! But yeah. I'm Wes Walagora, and I'm an associate gameplay programmer here. And some of the people from the Discord might know me as W288. Whoever guessed it, they were right. It was a face reveal.
So I don't know what any of that was about. Who is Dio? Because when you say Dio, I think of like Black Sabbath, Ronnie James Dio.
I don't know that Dio.
Oh my goodness.
I guess I'm too young for that. But yeah, Dio is minor spoilers for what's the name of that anime? I'm totally blanking now. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Dio is like the main big bad for most of that show. And it's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for a reason. It's really bizarre. But yeah.
I like the art of that show. I've never watched it though. But yeah, so here with Wes, associate gameplay programmer. We're playing Enter the Gungeon today.
Yes.
And we've also learned that you are not Dio.
Yep, I'm not Dio.
So, we're learning a lot together. But thanks for being here, everybody. Same phone who dis, Jack,
I think I know that guy.
Jay DeVinto, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, Zoran, Lewis.
I actually think it's pronounced Soren.
Soren.
I know that guy too.
Fergie, Lauren. Shouting out Lauren on stream, because that's her favorite thing to ever happen. A lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Also, same phone who dis. It's Dio with an I. It's D-I-O.
Thomas, you didn't say hi to Lauren. I did. I literally did. Don't doubt me ever again. Alright, that's enough of that.
Alright.
But yeah, we can jump into it. We're playing Enter the Gungeon, like I said. You have a lot of experience with this game, right?
Yep.
I've never played it.
So I have, on record, 100 hours of Enter the Gungeon, but I've actually played it for a lot more than that, because I actually played Enter the Gungeon on a friend's account before getting it, and I played it so much on his account, he just gifted me the game because he was just tired of me taking his account to play the game. So I actually have probably like 140 or something hours in this officially. But yeah, quick TLDR for people that don't know, Enter the Gungeon is really cool. It's all about guns. That's the entire game. So yeah, it's a roguelike, and you can choose between any of these 5 characters. The guy at the top, if I could scroll over to that person. Gosh dang it.
Where are you trying to go?
That guy. So this guy, yeah, the bullet, he's a secret character.
Spoilers.
He took so long to unlock. Not as bad as the other guy, the 6th character. I haven't unlocked him yet. Super tough. His name's the Robot. Spoilers. I'm going to be playing the Convict. Each player has a different starting like move set or items. The Marine, he's like the starting character. He's simple, highest base stats of all the characters, and he starts with 1 extra health. And if you see it says past killed, that means I've beaten the game with this character. So I'm going to be trying for the Convict. The Convict is a bit tougher. They have a passive ability where when they take damage for the next like 6 seconds, they'll deal more damage. So it's not bad.
Shout out to Ian too. Good to see you. There's a special edition for this game. Oh yeah? Is this the special edition we're playing?
No, this is the base edition, and I didn't set up my controls before the stream, because the basic controls are like really weird. Instead of primary fire on the right trigger like pretty much every other game, it's your special ability, which is kind of weird. Shoot. Yeah, see, shooting is right bumper, which is should be right trigger, honestly. Interact reload. I think that's the only one I usually change. This one is right bumper.
It's always a like a little bit of a off the hip, if I'm going to pronounce it correctly or not.
Pronounce what correctly?
Kian's name. I always got to think about it. I'm always like, wait. Okay. And then I just start saying sounds, and I hope that they're correct. That's just kind of how I talk. My whole philosophy of life. So what's the deal with this game? Like, how many levels?
So there are 5 floors, and each floor is a bunch of random rooms strewn together, and you can see the map in the top right. Up here-ish. And I have to keep exploring, and every time I get into a room where there's enemies, it locks the door behind me so I can keep fighting. The basic story is that all the characters have done something that they want to undo. So they're looking for the gun that can shoot the past.
That's the deal?
Yep. This game's kind of weird, but like really, really well polished in my opinion.
I love the art.
Yeah, it looks really good, and like, there's a table here. I can flip the table.
Maybe turn down the game sound. Can you turn down the game sound? I forgot to tell you that we won't be able to hear it.
Audio.
Yeah, just turn it all down a couple notches. Maybe
the game's pretty loud,
that's
so.
a lot, but okay.
Yeah, the game's like really loud.
Sweet.
Like when I play this game, when I'm talking to friends on Discord, I have to turn this thing way down because the volume is so loud.
That's too low?
It's too low?
Yeah, turn it up just a little bit more. I don't want to finagle with it too much, but give that like a couple notches. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. You want this shirt? Yeah, I just got this shirt. I got this shirt yesterday. I like it.
Yeah, and it's almost one of a kind, kind of, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
I think there's like
they're all a little different.
4 designs or something like that.
Yeah, but I think they're all slightly different because they're like things are slightly off center or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just like little vinyl things that was made on the fly, I believe.
That's weird.
I think so. I'm not sure actually. I probably shouldn't say it because I really don't know what I'm talking about. You can't see the shirt. Use the shirt. Oh. Oh.
I don't know. I like mine.
It's not all about you, Lauren.
What?
Your shirt.
Yeah, like another one of the cool features that they added to this game. I can slide across the table.
Oh, yeah.
Which means like if I get a lot in a row, I can do like that.
John Woo style.
Yeah.
Can you shoot while sliding across the table?
I think no. I can, even though the gun doesn't show.
Nice.
It's kind of weird.
I love that like you fight bullets and stuff. I really do like the aesthetic of this game. You say that a bit. It reminds me a little bit of like a Castlevania-esque. I mean, I know it's a different perspective, but just the like maybe it's just this level. This castle level feels like Castlevania-esque, and you got the bullets running around. It's just kind of a cool mashup of things. I'm into it. I dig it.
Oh, also this enemy reminded me of this. The devs really like Legend of Zelda, so there's a ton of references to Legend of Zelda. Like that enemy was one of the common-ish enemies from Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. They just made it Enter the Gungeon-ish.
I thought it was in the first Zelda. Am I wrong? It's been a while. It's been a long time. I recognize the enemy, but you're probably right.
I realized I messed up one of my bindings.
Oh no. Tim was a better host? Well,
Oof. Calling you out.
Remaster Resistance was a better viewer.
Alright, so there's a bunch of chests like any roguelike. There's chests to kind of like get better things. Brown chests are the weakest chests, and I only have so many keys. Like right now on the top left, you'll see I only have 1 key, and there's always at least 2. I know that person too. There's always at least 2 chests.
River Rose, thank you for the follow.
On each floor. So I know there's at least one more, and I know that the brown one's the lowest. So I'm not gonna spend my key on the brown chest unless I get another one, or I find that the other one's
a strategy to it. I got you.
Yeah. I can teleport, which is useful for getting around. And look, I broke the books. This game's like, I feel like this game's like super hyper polished.
Thomas is just like Tim while fondling his sword. I don't know what that means. There's something therapeutic about holding this, talking, and just knowing that you could smite your enemies at any moment.
Alright.
Thomas, yes, what? How are you free?
Yeah, like, did you see that? I kicked the barrel.
I missed it. And then you shoot it?
Barrel. Yeah, and I can shoot it.
Can you shoot while going over the table or no?
Yeah. It's just really hard if it's just like one table. So doing multiple in a row, it's easier
there's
to.
like a delay in the animation or something?
Maybe, I just don't know.
Oh.
But actually, that was added new. There's been 3 DLC for this game, and it's all been free, which is like crazy. And each one has added like new bosses, new enemy types. And here's the second chest of the floor. So it's a green one. I think green ones are like a guaranteed used item instead of a weapon or a passive item. So this one's a good chest, so I'm gonna pick it up.
Passive items, they stay with you forever, and like
yep.
It's kind of like Isaac a little bit.
Most of them stay with you forever. Okay. There are some that will disappear after a while.
I got you.
The one I just got is this Guan stone. It's a red one. Each Guan stone will kind of show up around you and block bullets every once in a while. And the red one specifically makes my dodge better.
Did you hear that Corey went on vacation but got stuck in the elevator leaving the office, so he missed the flight? I did not hear that. That is very unfortunate. Oh man, I can't believe that.
Inventory back. Yeah.
I'm okay. Keep doing the sword therapy. It's good for you. Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm like a little bit of a fidgeter. Like
Same.
I can sit still, but also like when I'm thinking intensely about something, I like to pace. I like to move a little bit. So, yeah.
So this is the shop key.
It's not true, Thomas. Why would you lie to me? Why would you come onto my stream, or our stream, the Insomniac stream, and lie to me?
Actually, I'm gonna pick up this key. Well, don't you know it's the internet? Everything on the internet is true, so how do you know that the lie was a lie?
I don't know. I don't know what I know.
Right.
Thomas, I apologized.
Alright, so this is the boss room. There's one boss for every floor.
Corey's always a goofball. Like Lauren. Corey's awesome. Very talented man.
The Trigger Twins.
Lauren. Lauren's awesome. I didn't read the comment. Thomas is a pacer. I mean, I just don't have anything to say to that. That's like what I was just saying. Like, I was literally talking about how I'm a pacer, and then you want me to read your comment where you're like, Thomas is a pacer.
I made it super right.
What does it mean?
Ah, I got super wrecked.
Thomas, you apologize. It's all good. Did you die?
I did, and when you die, you get shot by the gun that kills the past, so that it kills the past of where you died. So then you didn't die.
Okay. I'll pretend that makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. But yeah.
Mr. Duels, hello. It says, is a good game. Highly recommend this game. Gungeon is one of Evolver's best. Yeah.
Yep.
I've heard very good things. I'm super into, although I'm not playing a ton because I'm really busy, but I'm meaning to get back to it. And we played it on the stream a couple times, oh man, what is that game called? I'm blanking on the name of the game now.
Talking about Dead Cells?
Dead Cells, yeah. That's great.
Yeah, Mr. Dwell's plays that a bunch too. I haven't seen him play it in a while though.
Wes just has some streaming nerves.
Streaming there? Oh, that's why, because I died on the first
Died on
floor.
the first boss. Yeah.
I did. It was rough. Alright. Ammo
So
box. Full on ammo. Don't need it.
One-shot kills?
For me, no. So each shot is half a heart or 1 bullet piece of
right,
damage.
okay.
And you can see my health in the top left. And even the health is a bullet. Because if you look, each half of the health looks like a bullet. But yeah, like, everything is just so much gun and bullet focused.
Ratchet Extreme, I see your question. I just don't know the answer because I was not directly involved in that process. So
What was the question?
I'm going to avoid it. Just a Spider-Man-related question.
Oh, I don't know. Ask tomorrow on the stream. I'm sure they'll know.
I don't want to give you bad info. Sorry. But I see you and I appreciate you.
Alright, heart, don't need, I'm at full. Yeah, maybe we'll get one of the rare enemies. So like, a lot of these enemies are pretty common. You got normal bulletkin, which is what we're seeing here. And their weapons will change up. They get different names, but it's like something bulletkin. Then you got the shotgunkin with the shotguns, of course. But I haven't seen any of like the rarer level 1 enemies.
They're all kin?
Not all of them. Like if we go to the
kind of funny.
Ammonomicon, we can see like there's tons of enemies, like bulletkin, cardinal, key bulletkin. Like there's a ton. Like this one's just called Pinhead.
Is this persistent across all your playthroughs?
Yeah. So the Ammonomicon, like glossary for all the enemies and bosses, those are persistent. But like the weapons and stuff I collect are not persistent.
You beat Far Cry 5 and you're in shock. I never beat that game.
I don't know. I've never actually played outside of like PAX demos and stuff. I've played the Far Cry series.
Far Cry 5 is pretty fun, especially to play co-op. I mean, there's some, some things about the co-op experience that can be a little bit streamlined, I would guess, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I just wasn't super motivated to beat it. Mostly because like I was talking to Tim about it, and I was like, I bet you the ending is this. And then later Tim came back and was like, all right. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, let's not spoil it. But yeah, but it's really fun moment-to-moment gameplay. I enjoy it quite a bit. I think it's one of the more fun moment-to-moment Far Cry games that I've played. By the way, did you guys need to buy new PC since Blue Screen Fiasco? No, we needed to update some drivers, because I think what was the cause.
Drivers are like the worst thing.
Yeah.
They always cause problems.
But it was like some crazy, like, could have been a multitude of issues.
Oh,
and so we updated a bunch of drivers and it seemed to work. What are you talking about?
I know that guy. At MassSam10.
Wes knows you, guy. Hello? Who is it? Massam10.
Yep.
Massam10.
Yep.
Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
See, I know people. I'm in the know.
Very popular.
What's our stream rating? Are we like PG-13?
I mean, yes-ish. Yes-ish.
All right. What do you consider? All right.
Don't worry about it. It's probably cool.
All right.
Don't break NDA.
Oh yeah, of course.
Everything else.
So 2 things about this room. The devs kind of have a weird fascination with birds. So like there's a bird painting here. There's a couple enemies that have bullet patterns that look like a bird. And there's a boss, spoilers. There's a boss that's a giant bird. Is this a mimic? Okay. So a pox cannon. So I don't know why, they just like birds. And the other thing is, in this room, there was a new enemy that came out in the most recent DLC, who looks like a shotgunkin, but they're like in a skin-tight suit with like a little fuse, and they explode. The thing I was going to mention about them is that skin-tight suit is kind of weird. That was it.
All right. That was a long way to go for that.
Yep. A lot of my friends feel the same way. Yeah, it's like
we can sometimes swear. Try to avoid it when we can, but it's not a huge deal.
Don't worry, you will most likely never hear me swear.
I slip up from time to time for sure.
Junk. What do you say?
That was a Norm Macdonald level delivery, but except not funny. I got attacked by a flock of birds.
See,
Did you?
There's a bird. There's just a bird enemy that spits out bullets.
I like that animation. It spits out the egg, bullet egg.
Yeah, and if you listen, it like actually cracks like an egg.
Mm-hmm.
This is also one of the new rooms.
Is this advanced G&G or original?
It's advanced Gungeons and Dragons.
What?
Advanced Gungeons and Dragons.
What does it mean?
It's the name of the most recent DLC.
Oh.
Also, this is, I don't remember his name. Raddington or something. He steals stuff if you don't take it. So he stole my stuff. Alright, I'm going to fight the boss. I got a pox cannon, which probably isn't going to be useful in this fight.
Firm Cheddar, hello. That's a good name.
I get that reference. Did I make a reference I didn't even know? I do that a lot. And we're fighting the Trigger Twins again.
I saw a rat in my back garden today. Whoa. That's a whoa.
It's not a Crash Bandicoot world, just a normal world.
It's more of a Blossom world.
Awesome, really?
Yeah, see. Who's got references now?
I mean,
who's got references now?
a lot of people have references.
Yes.
Oh, I killed one of the bosses. So, I killed Shades, I think? Yeah, I killed Shades, because Shades has shades on. And when you do that, the other boss gets super angry, faster, more damage resist, and stuff like that.
So it's like a Smeagol and whatever. It's not Smeagol.
It's, you're thinking of the Dark Souls guys?
Yeah.
Ornstein and... yeah.
Ornstein and Smog or something like that.
Yeah. Ah, bullet time. Dodge this.
This looks like a Ratchet and Clank game, but with pixels. That's an interesting take. I can see it.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm very
more
weapon focused. I understand what you mean.
This button has a really angry face on it. We're not gonna talk to him.
Alright, yeah.
Because he looks angry.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
No! I know that guy. Throw an error. I'm not gonna use blanks. And I'm not gonna look for the secret chest on the floor, because I forgot. Oh yeah, so we're on the second floor, because we beat the first one, clearly. You go down. It's a Gungeon. It's not a gun hotel.
Uh-huh.
So we go down, we don't go up.
The Dark Souls boss you're thinking of is actually Drake and Josh. Oh, alright, thank you for the correction.
So this is the secret character. This is one of the hardest secret characters I've had to get.
Yeah?
And it's the second one. So there's only two.
Why is it so hard?
So we're on the second floor. You have to pick up the item I picked up. It always spawns in the same location. And it's a busted television.
Okay.
I think the subtitle's like it's broken and heavy. But if I dodge, I drop it. And dodging makes you immune for the first half of the dodge.
Right.
So if
iframes.
Yeah, I get some iframes.
Uh-huh.
So if I dodge, I drop it. But I have to keep having it for the entire game, and I have to beat the game with it.
Oh, so you can just never dodge, or you can dodge, but you always gotta go back.
Yep, you always have to go back and pick it up.
So
which
that doesn't seem that hard.
It gets really hard because on the fourth and fifth floors, normal rooms like this, there's pits everywhere, and if you roll over a pit, you just drop it in the pit and it's gone forever.
Nice.
That's happened to me multiple times.
That makes sense.
It also makes the game go slower, because like,
right.
I hate this guy.
Just
That's
dodge.
the Lead Maiden. The Lead Maiden. Oh, also explosions will blow it up. So like the Lead Maiden that I just killed, if he had blown up next to the TV, he would have blown up the TV.
Can we play Jack and Daxter one day? I don't think it's a bad idea. We'll see, maybe. We mostly play PC games here. But, you know, that's not a terrible idea. It might happen, but I can't make any promises.
No promises.
No promises.
Yeah, like trying to get. So if the boss is in the top right, but if the boss were in the bottom left, I would have to cross this pit.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, if I didn't know how to throw the TV, I wouldn't be able to, because I wouldn't be able to get over to the boss with the TV.
Because you have to dodge.
Because I would have to dodge to get over this pit. Well, dodging is jumping.
Right. And how do you throw the TV? You just throw it?
Yeah, I just throw it. It's the use button, but now it's on the spikes, so I have to pick it up and throw it while dodging to not get hit by the spikes. So it just makes traversal rooms like this so much harder.
Gotcha. Thomas, no promises hard yet.
Yep, see, I took half a heart off. But I made it to the other side. Oh, and my Guanstone exploded. But yeah.
Thomas, don't call me Thomas. Sorry. Oof, dub.
Keep dropping this thing. I actually had it once where I forgot not to dodge, and I dodged into the next room, which caused the door to lock. And the TV was on the other side, and if you're away from an item for too long, the rat comes and takes it. So by the time I beat the room, the rat had come and taken it, and I lost it.
Hey, Thomas, throw the monitor at the camera. What? Is that the monitor?
Do it.
What is a monitor?
Do you not know what a monitor is?
I mean, I know what a monitor. Well, there's multiple definitions for the word monitor, but like, what do we like? These are televisions, first of all.
Well, isn't that a monitor? Not this one, but that one.
That is a monitor, yes.
Yeah, that one's a
That's
monitor.
a monitor. But
Where am I going? I'm going this way.
you need to be more specific with your ridiculous requests. Thomas, check your email.
Check your email.
I don't want to check my email.
Do people know your email?
No.
That'd be kind of weird. That's just like, I'm gonna reference another thing. That's like when Achievement Hunter and everyone emails Caleb at achievementhunter.com.
Yeah, don't say anybody's email. Please. Yeah. Lauren, call Thomas a bulb. She won't.
Ooh.
The chat's really spicy today. I'm into it. I like it.
It was probably all the people I brought in.
A little bit,
That's
but not
a good
really.
launcher.
It's a lot of regulars. Getting sassy.
Ooh, this is so the first 3 floors have a secret floor in between them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second floor secret floor, but I can't get to it, so I'm leaving.
Why can't you get to it?
To open this secret floor, I need to go to the first secret floor, beat the boss, grab an item on that floor, and then make it to that room specifically without taking any damage. That one's actually really hard.
That's...
Also, like, the snipers look like sniper bullets.
Right, yeah.
So much.
How
so
little do you
good.
think of it?
How little?
Yeah.
Aren't you taller than me?
Oh, I see. Nice comeback. Wes is new to me, so you're still figuring it out. Same. Wes is pretty new to all of us.
Yeah.
How long have you been here now?
I've been here.
I've
been here since
2 months, maybe?
July. No, I think it's only been like 40 days.
Yeah. So like, month and some change.
I don't even remember my start date. It's bad.
It's not.
I remember my last job's
mean,
start date. It was February 13th. I just don't remember this one.
Yeah.
It was
It's not bad.
August 3rd. I don't remember.
Thomas, can we ban the bot in Discord? No. No. Did it just notify everybody? Is that what happened? Like halfway through the stream, it decides to notify everybody? Like always?
Another great attention to detail. Dropped a chandelier on people's head.
Do you like friends who speak in cryptics and Wes is react?
Oh, that was probably one of my friends.
Oh yeah. And they're all green.
Yep. Yep, that was 4 of my friends in a row. All agreeing.
I gotta go to class. Have fun. Stream Wes.
Yep, that was another one of my friends.
Goodbye, River Rose. Revere Rose? Reverie?
Reverie. Reverie means like a dreamlike state.
There's something about being on a stream that like melts your brain cells to where you just cannot read names anymore. Like,
I feel like streams do a lot of things to you.
Like, I could totally read that name if I wasn't on a stream. But when I'm on a stream, it's like, I don't know what words are. You know, something about it.
There's that bird pattern again. It's kind of like an eagle. I'm also trying to like I know a lot of these people in real life that I've been mentioning, so I'm trying really hard to not mention their real names because I don't know if they'd like that.
I'm just gonna start saying what up to random real names and hope that somebody out there gets mad about it.
Really?
No. Do that. It's a good idea though.
Yeah, you gotta keep people on their toes. You never know if that's actually their name or if it's just some other person, you know. But yeah, one day I'll get past the second or third floor. You get to like get actually good weapons instead of this starting revolver, which is actually just really bad. Yeah, like one of the reasons like it's easier to start.
Does he need some overcharge to stay on top? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fizzy lags behind a little bit. It's annoying.
I'll open that chest later.
We're talking about our Discord bot, which, by the way, if you're not in our Discord, check it out. It's discord.gg/Insomniac Games. There's a link down somewhere. But yeah, Discord's awesome. We're in there chatting about video games and stuff. Having a good old time. You should join us.
Yeah, like look, there's a rubber bullet.
Better not what up me, Thomas. Don't tell me what to do.
You're not my real dad.
What's good, Lewis? What's good?
Oh yeah, I guess I'll do it now, because we'll get some more like cooler looking enemies. But the secret room is in this room, or the secret floor is in this room. So this game has a lot of like, attention to detail. So this barrel has water in it, and if you move the water barrel to the fire, it puts out the fire. But also there's a secret switch behind here.
You're promoting a broken Discord, a malfunctioning bot. No, it's not broken. It's just it notifies people that we're live a little bit late. That's not broken. That's just suboptimal. Get your facts right.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Suboptimal. Yeah. So to activate, so I pulled that hidden switch. Very hidden behind the fireplace. No one does that.
Shalon, you can, but not Thomas. He likes Oreos and coffee, so we have an ongoing feud. So I've experimented with that Oreos and coffee thing a little bit more, and it really depends on the coffee. Sometimes it's pretty good, but sometimes it's god awful. It does, for real. It depends on how like kind of smoky and roasted the coffee beans are. If you have like really like roast flavorful, like you have a roasted flavor coffee beans, then dunking an Oreo in it, it's really good. You wouldn't think so. I know it sounds disgusting, but it is really good. But if it's like kind of mediocre, not super flavorful coffee, then it's just weird. It's just like eating a wet Oreo with bitterness.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
I feel I need to find a shopkeep and get lots of money and get really lucky on my random rolls. Because that chest that I was kind of like dancing around, that's the highest common chest, I guess. Like there's the glitch chest and the rainbow chest, but those have like 1 in 10,000 chance or whatever. So it's got something really good in it. But I already said that I would. This is one of the rare enemies, by the way. He's a cultist. I think it was in the last, not the Advanced Gungeons and Dragons update, but it was the one before that. They added a bunch of like Eldritch Horror enemies, and the third floor is like tons of Eldritch Horror stuff.
What up, Beast Blood? Good to see you. What up, Remaster Resistance?
Yeah.
Phone error. How are you? I don't know if I said love you yet.
I know that guy.
I don't feel like I did. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Random rolls triggered. Who said that? Oh, that was Mass Sam.
Did you lose your thing, your monitor yet?
My monitor?
Monitor.
Monitor?
Yeah. The secret that you're trying to unlock. Did you lose the monitor?
Oh, I died. It's gone. I have to go back to the second floor to grab it.
Out of it.
Alright.
The trolls returned, yes. For some reason, there's this fad to have thin biscuits, but they actually taste kind of good. Well, why? I mean, that's... If they taste good, that's why it's a fad, right? What's the confusion? I don't understand. Question for Thomas. How come so many games choose to have pixel art styles nowadays? Is it just because it's easier to make? I mean, I can't speak for every game. I think it's an aesthetic. I don't think it's easier to make, really. I think it's an aesthetic choice that a lot of people like.
It also kind of all depends on your artists. Like, if the only artist you have available to you is a 2D artist, well, you're probably going to make a 2D game.
Right, but that doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be pixel art, right? I think it's the question. And I really just think it's an aesthetic that is kind of trending right now. I don't mean that in a negative way. I just think that it's kind of popular, and it has been for the past, I don't know, 5, 10 years maybe. And that's why I like it. I'm into it. I don't want every game to be pixel art, but I also think, like this game, the pixel art is really cool.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's immune to fire, so my Molotov doesn't do anything. I learned from AGDQ or SGDQ, one of them. I think it was the most recent one. That a lot of bosses are immune to their own attacks. So he has a fire attack, so he's immune to fire. Which kind of makes sense. You don't want him to kill himself. And then there's another enemy that has an acid attack. They're immune to acid, poison, whatever. They're both hard.
Oreo fence. Look at this photograph. I love that.
Look at this photograph.
That's quality meat.
Ugh, dang it. Oh yeah, also if you're really good at this game and you beat a boss without taking damage, you will get an extra heart piece. I was looking at the opposite TV and the lag was too much.
You want to see my impression of Tim?
Is he just on his phone the whole time?
No. I don't really get memes. Alright, that's it.
Oh, really?
That's my impression of Tim.
Ooh, so that's Purple Skull. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I was too busy laughing at my own joke. I love you, Tim. Tim, you're best.
Do you think he's actually watching this?
No. He might be, but I don't know. I'm just putting good vibes out there, man.
Yeah. So I got a third key, so I can get this chest, which is really good. Hippo bullets? Hungry bullets. Hungry.
Nice.
Do you know what this is a reference to?
Hungry hippos?
Yeah. Did you know that the hippos have names?
Bluey, Pinky, Greeny, other one?
No. I don't remember their names either, but no, that's not it.
How do you know that's not it?
Because it's like Mo or something. And one of them is like actually something hunger related. Oh, I got half a heart from this chest. Yeah, blowing up a chest by shooting it gives you a chance to just explode. But also it gives you a chance to give you actually what would have been in there. Otherwise it just gives you junk.
Right.
So even if you don't have keys for a chest, you should shoot them open anyway. You might get something. It just takes forever. Also, even if you get a lot of junk, like I just got a junk can actually be really, really useful.
Lizzie Hippo, Henry Hippo, Homer Hippo, Harry Hippo are the hippos' names. Alright, is that true facts?
That sounds right. And it's from Mass Sam, so I could believe it. Although Mass Sam, I don't know, he's a shitty fellow.
It sounds believable, but that's why I don't believe it.
Here's the angry button again. He looks a little less angry now. This is the secret floor.
Oh, okay.
I needed 2 keys, which is why I couldn't use the key on the red chest if I didn't get a third one. Which is why I'm glad the boss gave me a third one. But now we're in the oubliette.
I thought Wes looked like Owen Wilson with glasses. Wow.
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 Alright, so now we're gonna have a lot of weird-ish enemies. Like weird poison-looking enemies. And they're a lot tougher than, like, what should be at this level.
Y'all watch the Owen Wilson ASMR. I watched that.
There's an Owen Wilson ASMR?
It's this guy doing an Owen Wilson impression. And doing it, like, ASMR style. It's really fun. And it's a really good impression. Yeah, you should check it out, Remaster. Do recommend quality meme content.
He shot the explosive barrel behind him. Oh, so like...
Don't link that in the chat, though, please. Just PMs or something.
Yeah. Get clogged.
So this new guy is W squared, right? That's Remaster, yes.
Yes. Well, not W squared, but W squared 88. But it also depends on where you're looking. Yeah?
Listen here, man. I don't need all that in my life. W squared. No,
I would prefer if I could get W squared on like all platforms, but people keep stealing my name.
Yeah. That's why I moved from Sarah, so I can get that almost everywhere.
I mean, I've got W squared 88 almost everywhere. There's.
Although now that I said this on the stream, people active.
Don't worry, I've already
creating
taken
Roblox accounts.
I almost got a job in Roblox, by the way.
Steal our name.
Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. They're doing very well, I think. I don't actually know, but it seems like it's extremely popular.
Yeah. There's a bunch of memes about them, so.
Yeah. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good sign of doing well, right? Lots of memes. Oh yeah. So I didn't explain it earlier, but I brought it up. There was a purple skull that appeared over my head. And that means I got something that gave me a curse. And there's a hidden system in the game that's curseness and coolness. And if you have you can get up to 10 curse, and you start with 0. And the more curse you have, the more money you make, which is great sometimes. But also, the more likely you are to get jammed enemies, which is bad.
Oh, I lost it in chat. Somebody said, "What up, Wes?" And I've now lost it.
The ceiling.
No, it was Luna Lovecraft. That's who it was. Luna.
And the answer is the ceiling.
Oh.
They did that on purpose.
Bad.
I know. Don't worry, I'm on top of it.
Not airplanes.
Well, that's true. There could be. Aren't we close to an airport? There's like an
yeah.
airport down the street or something.
Oh yeah.
Also, Luna, just for you, I'll say what I didn't say earlier, but I was gonna say, but I got afraid to say it, so I didn't say it. So I'm gonna say it here. The dynamite bulletkin looks like someone in a BDSM suit. That was what I was gonna say. That's kind of what I was afraid of. If that was like too much, but yeah.
I don't know. After the intro, I don't think anything's too much.
You don't know me well enough. I've done weirder stuff.
Wes, what's your gimmick? It's this. This is the gimmick.
Yep, I started stream with that on, and then I made a reference. I made a JoJo reference. Someone please link the picture if you can. If they know what I'm talking about, link the picture, please.
Wes is a big fan of Dio, Ronnie James Dio. That's his favorite metal singer. I'm making him so much love.
I actually, a lot of people don't know this, because no one really asks, and if they do, I probably don't tell them. I was raised in the city of rock. I actually really like rock, even though Black Sabbath is metal. I also really like metal, because my cousin's a metalhead.
I mean, metal is rock, right?
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it's genres, man. You know.
I mean, like...
all about it, but yes, I mean, like, rock, metal is a subgenre of rock.
Is it really? Like, actually officially?
Who is the arbiter of what is official?
I don't know.
Who's Dr. Music that tells me what's official?
Well, there is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so probably
guess,
someone in there.
I guess,
Whoever
but
runs that.
no, I'm pretty sure what I'm saying is actually because metal's a subcategory of rock and roll.
This one's not so bad.
No, metal is harder than rock. I mean, metal is hard rock.
But
let's fight about genres of music, stream.
But
Let's
isn't
go.
metal a mineral and a rock isn't necessarily a mineral?
That's true facts. I mean, I think you just won the conversation.
I think that's what they were going for.
Thomas, what are your thoughts on Telltale? I think it's sad. I really like Telltale games.
Yeah.
I hope people land on their feet. Yeah. I'm sad about it. Wolf Among Us was amazing. Walking Dead Season 1 was amazing.
Yeah, they're not making a sequel to Wolf Among Us.
Yep.
Although the book's technically the sequel.
What was it? A couple other games that got canceled sounded really neat.
That Stranger Things?
The Stranger Things, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. Rock is the superior genre by me. I mean, I like almost everything. I think there's good music in every genre, just about. And, yeah, and I think, like singling yourself off to specific genres of music, like I only like this. I think that you're doing yourself a disservice, honestly. But that's just like my opinion, man.
Yeah, that's kind of like saying like, I only like choose your own adventure books. There's just so much that you miss out that are actually really good. But that's like a thing. Like I don't play Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls, and people say it's a crazy good game, but
modern music sucks. I definitely disagree with that. I think honestly, I think you probably listen to the wrong stuff. But opinions to each their own. So I can't know what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah, you just have to find the right stuff. You got to find the right sources.
There's so much out there that it's hard to, like, you know what I mean? It's hard to really everything. Like everything. There's so much things to not like. Everything.
Well, in theory, it's easier to hate things than to like things.
Sure.
Oh, this is a jammed enemy. So you see how he's like dark, black, smoky? He has double health, moves twice as fast, and his bullets, the black and red ones, deal twice as much damage. I missed that all.
I can't have an argument with this guy when he's just like, well, that's just your opinion. That's right. You found out my secret. No, I'm just trying to honestly be nice and not sound like I'm like, this is how I'm trying to make sure that I don't sound like I'm closed-minded. And then I'm trying to tell people how to think. Because, think for yourself. That's awesome. Make your own opinions.
I gotta make it. Environment rooms are terrible. How many keys do I have?
Come on, Thomas, fight me. I mean, I'm giving you some counterpoints. I think.
Speaking of fighting people, though, I might get a lot of flack, not from people on stream, but from like people in the office. That's new. That person shouldn't be there.
Oh, the boss?
Well, who was the boss on the last floor? Was it the Bullet King? So
I'm reading chat. Are we playing video games? Who is Thomas? I'm Thomas. Hello, not amazing. I think you're amazing.
I think I know that person.
Nobody's made that joke.
I think that person's related to me.
Oh.
I can't remember.
They must be especially amazing.
I think they are related to me. If I'm remembering their username correctly, I think that's the person I'm thinking it is. And I actually wasn't sure if they would show up.
I think
therefore I am. So it's a good thing to think.
Thomas looks like a retired Bigby Wolf. Nice. I'll take that.
I can see that.
I'll take that.
Although probably fewer scars.
Yeah, I don't think he's a ginger either, but...
So like first couple weeks on the job, early on.
Thank you for the compliment. Are you getting the new WWE game? Asking Lauren. It's got that guy on it who does this thing.
What?
Yeah, I saw him. We went to and saw a wrestling match. I saw AJ Styles wrestle. I liked the guy he fought, though. Who's that guy? Samoa Joe.
Oh, I've heard of Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe's pretty cool.
I've heard about...
Samoa Joe's, like unassuming. Like, honestly, I was like, this guy doesn't seem like he'd be that cool. But he's pretty cool.
Samoa Joe is the guy...
I like things that surprise me. He surprised me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So Samoa Joe isn't the guy that's got a 66% chance to something beat him with a 75% chance, and if you take that away, it's a 25.
Is that true? I don't. Do you know?
He's not the guy that did that, but he's the guy that did that too.
Mm-hmm. And then that guy's brother knows Kevin Bacon.
Does he really?
Nah, six degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. No, nothing. All right.
Well, is it Kevin Bacon? I thought it was someone else.
It could be whoever. Oh, it's 4 minutes to the hour.
It is 4 minutes to the hour.
Gotta get into that wrestling. I'm not huge into wrestling, but what was I gonna say? I'm not huge into wrestling, but when I saw it live, it gave me that's kind of the way to experience it. Sort of. It's kind of this weird thing, right? Like when you see it live, you don't get all that pomp and circumstance. You don't get the interviews and the backstage stuff and all that.
Yeah, it's
but
just
the actual matches are a lot more fun live to me than watching them on TV. On TV, it's very less. There's less energy there, so I get less into it. But yeah, it's an interesting, kind of. I think I don't want to say problem, but it is kind of a problem, where the television broadcasts have a lot of just polish that you don't get seeing it live. That is missed, but seeing it live has so much more feeling that you don't get from the television broadcast. I remember when my mates used to get every WWE game back in the day on the PS2. Yeah, SmackDown and all that stuff. I remember the N64 games, wrestling games were amazing. I think it was WWF versus NWO or something like that. It was awesome. Awesome game.
I lost the crown already. Or the crest.
Rip.
Yeah. I also forgot to pick the... No, I still have the TV. Also, I finally got one of the weirder guns. I got the crown of guns. It's literally a crown of guns. And it's super accurate. Finally loading.
Live shows are a ton of fun. Yeah, it was fun. There's one thing that the Philadelphia Flyers have taught us this week is that sometimes it's better if things are a bit more or less polished and a bit more gritty. I'm gonna pretend I understand that word.
Well, that's everyone talking to me.
Yeah. I think it's talking about sports, but I just don't.
Oh, that's sports ball?
Sports are for nerds. No, I'm just kidding. I started playing for Ark for the first time, and I like it. Ark's cool. I played a little bit of Ark. Not a ton, but it's fun. I got big into Rust for a while.
I never played Rust. I played a little bit of Ark, but Rust, to me, has that... The thing I know about Rust is there's just a bunch of naked people running around. Mm-hmm. That's the thing I know about Rust. It's Minecraft, but with naked people running around.
Naked people, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. No pun intended. But yeah, it's a fun game. The shooting's fun. Yeah, although, I think that genre kind of it filled a niche, a very similar niche that Battle Royale games now fill. And now that Battle Royale games are the big thing, it seems like there's not much space for them.
Yeah, it's kind of like MOBAs. MOBAs did the same thing.
You guys should play Fortnite.
Fortnite's hard.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like battle royale games, but I don't know. I haven't gotten deep into Fortnite for whatever reason. I understand why people like it though. I'm just I think the building mechanics are cool. It's just not for me. You know?
I mean, it's free, so it's totally for me. But
What's your favorite Ratchet game?
my favorite Ratchet game, the first one. It's also the only one I've played. So that was an easy choice.
Uh-oh. They're gonna get mad at you.
Oh, just because I've only played the first Ratchet game? I played the first
Right.
Ratchet game, by the way. I played the first Ratchet game without any way to save, so beating that game was really hard.
Yeah, dude. I used to play through so many. I never bought a memory card for PlayStation 1. I used to play through like so many PlayStation 1 games without ever saving, and I would just leave my system on.
Exactly, like that's how you did it. And I had to do that for Ratchet and Clank. I had to do that for.
I think that's how I did Spyro. That's definitely how I did Metal Gear Solid.
I actually never played Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
So good.
Second floor basement. I hope MDS is here. But yeah, like I did that for Ratchet and Clank. I did that for
You know what I miss about
a lot of games.
PS2 and PS1 era from the memory cards is like going into your memory card and seeing the game's icon, like for their the data that was stored on the memory card.
I mean, I think you can still do that.
Can you? Does it have its own little
so.
kind of unique? Like, cause sometimes they're really cool, like little animated things or something, and it was always like, oh, that's cool. I don't think that still happens. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm ignorant.
So this guy, it's a talking lock, and you sell him keys.
I remember when my mate got a PS2 and didn't have a memory card yet, so he would start Need for Speed Underground 2 from scratch every day after school. Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah. He must have loved Need for Speed.
That's the game I was thinking of. That's how I beat Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Wow, that is a long game.
Yeah. Also,
I couldn't do Kingdom Hearts 2.
There goes the TV. I knew I would do it, and I did it. The TV fell in the pit when I was trying to go over it.
Rip. You should play the MGS drinking game. What
People
is that?
die doing that.
What is that? Every time he says like, "Araka."
Metal Gear.
What is it? What's the hook? What's the catch? What's the rules?
Is that Thornair asking about that? Oh no, Thornair is rejecting it because he knows.
Curb your enthusiasm plays in the background. What's hates TV?
I really want to get the TV to the end. I got really close once. I got to the final floor, and I was halfway through the floor, and the next room, MDS is there. The next room was the room to drop the TV off to get the secret character, and the hammer came in and killed me. The hammer is the worst part of the 5th floor. I hate it.
What about you guys play Metal Gear Survive? I would play it. I mean, I don't.
Is that on PC?
Yeah.
Ah, I don't know.
Pretty sure it is. I would play it. Don't know what I was gonna say.
Nice.
But that would be a lot like meters of it per cutscene. Wait, what are the rules though?
Something to do with cutscenes, and MGS4 has an 1.5 hour long cutscene.
Oh, you have to drink through it type cutscene.
Yep.
I remember, like, when I played through Metal Gear Solid 4, I never realized when I was at that cutscene. I beat the game, and I knew it was a thing, that there was an 1.5 hour cutscene, but I just never really, like
You just sat down.
the recollection or the realization moment that this is an 1.5 hour long cutscene.
You just grabbed some popcorn.
So it's probably just pretty good cutscene. What I'm saying, at least from my perspective.
That was one of the new enemies. It was a spider. Sorry for people that are afraid of spiders. That was a spider.
Yeah.
I have one friend who's deathly afraid of spiders, and he works on a game with spiders in it. So, like, one of the first times he played the game at the company for like a playtest, he accidentally wandered into a zone with a ton of spiders, and just freaked out, threw his headphones on the ground, and walked away.
Let's try to get through this because we gotta end the stream pretty soon.
Oh, yep. I'll just go to the boss.
Either you die or you beat the level.
Yep, the final boss. Which I'm going in with these guns.
I bought a bunch of PS1 games yesterday. Looking forward to them coming. What'd you buy?
Probably a PS3 game. 4 game.
Oh, it's a PS1.
Oh, PS1 game. All I heard was PS, so. This is Ammo Conda.
Ammo Conda, I like that. Very
giant snake. Worst boss of level 2. There's 3 bosses for every floor, by the way, if I didn't mention that earlier.
Ending the stream already. Yeah, we stream for an hour. Hour every day.
Except it's not always us. Sometimes it's someone else.
Yeah, sometimes it's
Whew, beat him.
Sometimes it's Burbank, sometimes it's us.
Alright, I'm gonna grab this money. But yeah, worst boss of the floor. Just because he will box you into a corner and there's nothing you can do. Apparently this is my favorite gun. It says so at the bottom. Alright, so now that we've gotten this far, and that we're ending the stream, I'm gonna talk to the end of the button.
What's it do? Hey, you look pretty beat up. Want to take a break and come back later?
Sure.
Oh, okay, so it's just saving?
Yeah, it's the save. You save at the end of every floor.
You built that up so much.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I do. He's so mean about it. Alright then, quitter. Head down to save.
Rip. Alright, let's go back to the couch. Couch. We're the couch.
Yes.
Driver 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Thrasher. Yeah, Thrasher's really awesome. Yeah, those are some good games. Spyro. Check out Spyro.
Yeah, Spyro's really good. The Spyro trilogy's coming out, made by TFB. Which didn't Insomniac make the original Spyro? Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. That's why I'm suggesting it.
Oh, okay. didn't get it. I thought you were reading it off here. I didn't see it.
Spyro's pretty expensive now. Is it really? I guess that kind of makes sense.
Don't do the stupid golf clap thing.
New guy, golf clap. Don't listen to Remaster Resistance.
What's the golf clap thing?
It's just they want you to golf clap.
Is that this golf clap?
Yeah. It doesn't. It's really. It's like a. It's like one of your jokes.
It's one of my jokes.
Yeah. It just
was it the original? Who was the person that said it originally? Because if it's who I think it is, they did that for a reason.
No, it's one of our regulars.
Because doing this is a thing that people I know have someone that I'm kind of related to do. Yep. Mass Sam would know. Maybe Mr. Dwells would know. Too many references. Exactly. This entire stream was filled with references, just most of the people didn't even figure it out.
I don't know what's going on. Today I was at the shop on my own because my boss was away playing golf. Nice. Spyro is my favorite game from my childhood. Yeah, it's a great game. It's one of my favorites too. It's one of the first games I ever 100%ed.
Really? Spyro? Wow. The first game I ever 100%ed was a really bad free game for the 360. I think it was called Harm's Way. Yeah, it was Harm's Way. There were 6 achievements, and it was pretty much like playing 3 games. That was all the achievements. Yep. I'm not going to get into Warhammer. It's too much money. I don't have that much.
Warhammer's awesome, though.
I like the lore seems cool, and I'm into lore. Like, I know a lot of the Destiny lore, a lot of the Halo lore, a lot of the Enter the Gungeon lore, which is why I was just reading it off without looking at the Ammonomicon. But, like, Warhammer so much.
Yeah, I've played a few matches, but I've never, like, bought into it. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the lore. I enjoy most of the games that are based off of it. I would like to play more of the actual board game, but you're right, it's extremely expensive.
Technically, it's not a board game, it's a tabletop game.
Listen, nerd. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I know, you're right. You're right. I apologize to everybody that was offended. It's a tabletop game. It's not a board game.
Oh yeah. Isn't it the 202nd stream?
It is. Oh, yes. 202nd stream, y'all. Celebration. Woo! Woo! 202nd stream. Woo! Woo! Oh, we're doing such special things for our 202nd stream. Woo!
Oh, we should have done this earlier. This would have been a great idea.
That's a terrible idea. But woo! 202nd stream.
This is also a reference that, like, maybe Throne Era knows.
I don't.
Because this is a blue balloon. This balloon is blue. So squishy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't pop the balloon, no.
I'm gonna try not.
No,
I might
please
break
don't.
the string before
Please
I pop the balloon.
But yeah, I think we're going to end it on that note. Thanks for being here. Thomas, nice shirt. Lewis, you're nice. Yeah, thanks for being here for our special 202nd stream with special guest Wes and playing Enter the Gungeon. We will be back here next Tuesday. I believe Burbank will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure what they're going to play.
I don't know either.
But it'll be cool. They'll be awesome.
So squeaky.
Bye.
See ya.